107.5, The Game Podcasting is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
The things I saw last year, give him the ball, let him learn how to. He is that ball security is important, Tyler. But this is Jarwin Howell is to me the guy that should be RB1 when you open against Virginia Tech and go from there.
Yeah, and when he came in last year from South Carolina State, the thought process was, like you said, with Rock Sanders already here, of, okay, this is a guy that could potentially pop in year number 2 when there's more opportunity there in the running back room. Again, not knowing what you were going to require in the transfer portal in the offseason, but he has experience being a feature back at a place like South Carolina State. And again, that's FCS, so there's a transition there. But the little glimpses that we did get to see of him were very promising, and you can see why people like him so much, why the staff's excited about him. And especially now that Faison's not going to be there, more likely than not, it's wide open. Again, you're probably going to have Attaway be your default number 1 guy to start off with, which is fine.
I would rather have Howell one with I feel like Attaway is great in the number 2 position. I feel like that's what he fit well last year.
Right.
That's where he should be.
But based off experience, and maybe Attaway or maybe Augustov that comes in and, maybe gets that first snap at running back to start the season. But as the year goes along, we've seen this plenty of times, not only here at South Carolina but other places. You get one of those guys that emerges as kind of the standout of the group. And, okay, he starts getting more carries. Now he's getting starts. And it's something that it's there, so it's there for the taking if you can go out there and take it. So as long as they're all getting equal reps here or close to equal reps and Jarwin Howell can stand out, then, again, he can make the running back spot his.
Some NFL news transpiring. It is that time of year, Preston, where people want trades. Trade me.
Yes. And this is a big one.
Yes.
One of the biggest ones in the entire league that we've been following for a little bit here.
Micah Parsons, I'm not going to read you the whole thing, but I will just read you the very end of a very long what is it? What do I want to call this? And it says all iCloud. So he's done this on his phone. I think his notifications have been silenced. I think it's got him doing. I mean, again, I'm reading. This is his phone. He is taking screenshots of his phone. Welcome to the 21st century, folks. Welcome to 2025. But at the end of it, he basically goes on to say, not one demand has been made by my agent about money, years, or anything else. Still, I stayed quiet, but again, after repeated shots at myself and all the narratives, I've made a tough decision. I no longer want to play for the Dallas Cowboys. This is Micah Parsons. I no longer want to play for the Dallas Cowboys. My trade request has been submitted to Stephen Jones personally.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because, look, contract negotiations are prevalent. Again, a guy like Terry McLaurin is having his own deal going on with the Washington Commanders, but the Commanders' ownership was not coming out and publicly taking shots at him in the process of this. Jerry Jones, last week saying, well, he's injured, and we're not going to take a risk on a guy that's injured. And it's the personal stuff that takes this to a different level that, again, you can kind of look at the Cowboys and the ups and downs they've had over the past 30 years since winning their last Super Bowl, and having an owner that's not afraid to go out there and take shots at legitimately one of the best players in the entire league instead of giving him the deal that he wants is contributing to why this is falling apart right now and why he's very likely not going to play for him this year.